This is shocking that what I'm about to say is free. I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible. This could honestly change your whole fucking life, the trajectory of your life. Check this out. Your problem is almost definitely not a discipline problem. You much more likely fall into one of these three categories. One, you don't know what you want. Two, you do know what you want, but you don't want it bad enough. Or three, you don't want what you think you want. Your problem is a desire problem. And that's a tough pill to swallow because it might be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years that you've been telling yourself what you want really bad, picturing it, wanting it so bad. Okay, you might not actually want that thing. You clicked on this video means you're probably not doing what you need to do in order to get that thing. That's tough. So you're going to need to, for this right now, remove identity. Remove identity. Everything you thought you wanted. You might be so gonna be a filmmaker in your mind. Forget it right now. You're blank right now, okay? Check this out. Part one, literally picture the perfect life. Like your dream life. What does that day to day look like? Your dream day, your forever day. What would that be? You wake up, you go, you do this, you do this. Oh, and you have time for this, and you have the money for this. What really, what do you want to be doing? Picture that shit. Some shit that you might not even have ever allowed yourself to go there in your mind because it's so unrealistic to you. You picture it. What is that shit? Okay. You're going to keep picturing it until you literally feel emotional from it, like excited to do it, or excited that you're allowing yourself to think this thought. Or when you start feeling that emotion, you are on the right track. This is part two. You're going to need to think about that shit every single day before bed. This is going to be hard because it's annoying sometimes to do this when you aren't feeling emotional about it and you just feel like going to sleep. But I'm telling you, after some weeks of doing this, you are going to start getting even more clear about this image that you first had. It's going to get more clear. Something might get rearranged in it. That's okay. That's more than okay. Something might get rearranged. No, actually, it's this. Well, guess what? That was the emotion for tonight. You being like, oh shit, it's actually this? Great, you can go to bed now. But you have to keep doing it. You have to keep feeling emotional. And you have to do it every single night. After you start getting more clear about it and what you picture before bed is growing, you're building it, something else is going to happen. And it's an amazing thing. You are going to be delivered plans. Those plans are going to be delivered like as clear as day, like you got them in the mail, like you got a text of them. You're just going to start getting plans for how to make this vision in your head happen. Okay? Guys, once you have those plans, discipline is here. You might be saying, yeah, but I have all these plans. That's why I even clicked on this video, because I have all these plans that I'm not doing. So, no, you're fucking wrong. I can't believe I just sat through all this bullshit that you just said. Well, then you probably fall into the category of you don't want what you think you want. Because, yeah, you might have some plans for some shit that you don't even fucking want. I know you might want to want it. You might identify with wanting what you think you want. You might not. Okay, so just try this. Guys, I thought I wanted to be a music star. I still would love that. But for a long time, I thought I wanted to be a music star for like 20 years. When I performed this exercise that I'm telling you guys to perform in this video, this part one, part two thing, design your forever day in your head. Think about it every single night until you get emotional. When I did this exercise, all I could fucking picture was traveling around the United States in like a beautiful, luxurious RV, meeting up with my YouTube followers and filming our engagements together and putting it online. Dude, do you know how tripped out I was by that? Why is that what I'm thinking about? That challenged my whole identity. It was shocking and made me all freaked out about my future, but once it was in my head, I couldn't get it out. So I started thinking about it every single night and it started growing. Oh, wait, but if it was what I pictured, then I would be lonely during that. So how do I not be lonely during? And a friend will be my editor who will come on the road with me. Okay, now I'm picturing that as a part of all of this. It keeps growing. And whenever I feel a lack of discipline, I go back to doing this exercise. It has given me, over the last year and a half, hundreds of ideas dozens of fully written YouTube scripts, so many videos that I've filmed and shot. This isn't even one of them. This is just a little something. It's given me all of that. And it will give you what you need, too. It will provide it for you. Discipline is not the first step. We need to get better at wanting. Wanting is a skill, and we need to get better at it. You cannot start with discipline. You cannot start with discipline. I need to be running and exercising and eating better. How are you going to make that shit happen? You need to want it for a reason. And honestly, the reason should really start all of this, but that's for another video. Worst case scenario, you do this exercise, you don't get the discipline, please do the exercise again. You might be in one of the 3 categories I put in the beginning that you did not think you were in. And if you do get what you want from this method and you are still not happy, that's great too, because it'll teach you that getting what you want was never even going to make you happy in the first place. But that's not what we're doing here in this video right now. We're talking about getting what you want. So, yeah, man. Try it out. Love you.